them out. Bring them out, bring 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 them out. You just heard the sound of the king of the South. T.I. I go by the name of Swiss Beats the Monster. I need y'all to rewind this and play this from the top. Bring them out, bring them out. Bring them out, bring them out. Bring them out, bring them out. Bring them out, bring them out.
B-Town's finest, handsome Lagosian. Name ring bells on both sides of the ocean. Falsetto finesse, swoon baby girl I wear out of the stretcher. She be like, you a part-timer, I'm an all-timer. You a viral artist, I will offline you. Stay far from y'all criers, bar for bar sire. Team full of stars, ain't it all fire? On the street like Braille, the way I make them feel words on the sheet. He's so good. She like, he's so good to me.
The city of Philadelphia is one of rich history and passion, and you can always count on the latter when you step inside Lincoln Financial Field. Today, we've got a Week 13 matchup for you here, as it'll be the New York Giants taking on the Philadelphia Eagles. The calendar has turned to December, and we're in the home stretch now as we're underway in Week 13. And he's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage here by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt halt. Now we'll get a stoppage here as it appears we've got an Eagle slow to get up. Well, they come out and take a look at him. We will step aside for just a moment. They'll start with a run by Tracy. He'll be brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6. And see, you look at this defense, what kind of pressure are they under trying to stop a team that has won 5 games in a row?
Well, to me, it makes their job harder because you know you're going up against an offense that's playing at an elite level. And sometimes you can get too caught up in trying to play the perfect game. You're trying to be too precise, too fine, instead of just letting it rip. I think that's more the priority than trying to be absolutely perfect.
It'll be a loss of a yard, and that's going to lead to a 3rd and 4 coming up. You look at this Eagle defense. This unit against the pass, hoping to get better for sure. Number 25 in the NFL right now.
And I think you're going to see some changes in the offseason, whether it's through the draft, free agency, maybe even both. They definitely need some help in the secondary.
Throwing, dart. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he will have a Giants first down by about a yard. It's a gain of 5 on 3rd and 4. Well, they kept it simple there, CD, only needing the short gain to move the chain, so they didn't want to go with a deep throw. They just go with that safer, shorter throw and able to convert.
Nothing wrong with that at all, partner. Check the box, right? Make sure you pick up the first down. Offense is getting established. You're moving the ball. You're not turning it over. Check, check, check. They like what they're doing early in the game.
Well, this defense for the Eagles, they were very good in the win over Dallas a week ago.
It was a little bit enlightening talking with the defense coordinator about their performance last week because the feeling was that it was a good, solid performance. They did what they needed to do to get the job done and get the win, but definitely a few lapses that they're looking to correct.
Right back to Tracy. Oh, good move. And he is finally taken down, but not before he gets it to the Eagles' 33. 40 yards rushing for him already. A terrific opening drive on the ground, and it's a first down.
First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Throwing his dart. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Looks like they went for the combo play there. A nice ample gain on the ground on the previous play. Going for the big shot on that one unsuccessfully.
Second and 10. To throw his dart. There's a short one to the tight end, Johnson. And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. Third down, here's Tracy. And he will have the first before he's brought down right on the chalk at the 20. Give him 3 yards and a fresh set of downs. Had a chance to maybe limit them to 3 if they could have gotten that stop there, but a new set of downs.
And with a new set of downs, you got to take the mentality of the whole thing. Right now, everyone's looking at the offense and saying they've got the advantage. The best defenses just say, okay, new set of downs gives us another chance to make a play ourselves and maybe change things up.
They'll fake the give. Now it's Dart. And that is caught. He's got it for a giant touchdown. Malik Neighbors, his 17th touchdown now on the season. And the Giants are on the board first here this afternoon. Now the extra point try forthcoming.
Black beans taking out it. We gon' pop a couple. While they poppin' paparazzi pictures. I got my in the back and my bros in the front leading. He keep looking at me, I'ma make that boy. I'm a his friend too, baby, I'm a whole cheater. We can go to France, Avatar, y'all both need a real one. More coin than your last one. Baby, damn, he ain't that fun. I mean, do we got a song with that punk? I mean, do we hit the club in this song? Come on. Do we rock a weed 30 inches long? Do we got a sold out tour? Do that? No, and I went tour. Hit that back room. You be that, I be that.
Welcome, football fans, to the birthplace of America, the city of brotherly love. The place where you'll find the best cheesesteak made in this country and some of the best football played inside of Lincoln Financial Field. Today, we have an NFC fighting storm between the New York Giants and the Philadelphia Eagles. Jake Elliott is out and ready to kick this one away. And we're underway from Philadelphia. It's a return from the 7. He's brought down just inside the 25. right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10. Dart starting with a pass here. Catch made, Tyrone Tracy. This gets forward to around the 29. Brought down by Jahan Campbell.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you could depend on.
Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. Here's Dart now. And this one is launched downfield. Really pushing the envelope on 2nd down, but the deep shot doesn't work. And we're seeing this more and more these days, mixing some deep looks into that opening script. Brock test all levels of the secondary. They held up there.
Yeah, and it's not going to be the last time this defense will be tested. This group likes to push the ball down the field. They answered the call that time.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down. Out of the gun this time, here's Dart. Broken out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. And that leaves them with 4th and 5. And partner, I think we just got to look at what's going to be one of their biggest challenges in this one, operating quick enough to neutralize that pass rush.
That's right, and I know it's very, very early, obviously the opening drive, but hits like that compound. That's why defenses stress it each and every week to get after the quarterback, because hits like that can have an effect throughout.
Fields this at the 19. He can't evade the coverage team for much. They stop him before he gets really anything on that return.
First and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
19, start.
They run it with Saquon Barkley. And he manages 6 yards to begin this one. We've got 2nd and 4.
The cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity to play. But whatever you want to do. As for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
First down run gets him 6. So now it is 2nd and 4.
Come on, set.
They go to Barkley again. Hop on the line here on 2nd down, which is only going to make things tougher for this 3rd down coming up. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also pulls the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
About set. This is 3rd and 5.
Here we go, set. 18 Cardinal.
Pass play now. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And that leaves them with 4th and 5. Punt meets him at the 28. It's a nice running on that return. He gets it up past the 35.
First and 10 at their own 38-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Giants as they head up 1st and 10. On play action with Dart. Nice catch along the sideline. Awesome body control to stay in bounds there. Ooh, but we've got a flag on the play. A game they were pretty happy with goes away via the penalty. And now we're going to wait to see how they respond. Now Dart. Catch is made. It's Jalen Hyatt. And in a blink, they are off to midfield before somebody manages to stop him. The big play nets him 17 yards. And it's good for a New York first down.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Here's Tracy on first down. Good little whip there. Looks like about 6. Down by Jalen Carter.
Some offenses, well, they prefer to go run in that RPO situation. It's a safer call, a little more conservative. But in this case, it gets them just as many yards as the short completion would have.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Here's Tracy once more. Escapes the defender. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This gets down inside the 35-yard line. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
On 1st and 10, here's Dart. It's caught. This is Lad McConkey. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense is setting up for 1st and goal.
From a great throw to a nice route catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. Working inside the red zone. Completed over the middle. So some defensive initiative in that goal-to-go block. They take him down behind the line. 2nd and goal coming up.
Well, there was never a play in any playbook I ever saw designed for a lost yardage play when you throw the ball. But if there's any solace, at least it was first down. A couple more chances to make up for it.
They'll go play action. Here's Dart. Did not like what he was seeing, Brock, so he's just going to hold this one away. And as that one falls incomplete, Brock, the pressure ticks up just a bit because this has been too good a drive to not pay it off in the end zone.
Yeah, Kate, it's time to find your best matchup. Yeah. Unless you're already committed to going for it on 4th, you've got one more shot. Players, not plays. Get it to your best player.
On 3rd and goal, it's Dart. Catch is made in close. And he pushes it all the way to the goal line, but goes out at the 1.
Here we go. Here's one of those game situations that just puts a smile on my face because I can think from Pop Warner to the NFL, everybody on the field thinking the same thing. Can we go for it? Can we get one more shot as you end up just short on that 3rd down?
Leaving the offense out there. It's 4th and goal from the 1.
Here we go. Here we go. 72.
They kick the running back in motion. It's a designed run for him. And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Giants go up 6-0 here in the 1st. They broke out the design run for him there. Coach just tells him, hey, Brock, hey, QB, do your thing, get us 6.
Yeah, and these offensive coaches love this play, and defensive coaches hate it, Kate, because it really gives you an extra hat, right? An extra number when your QB's got the athleticism, got the legs, got the instincts to go run it in for 6. A defensive nightmare, an offensive touchdown.
All lined up and ready to boot this one away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball at the 35 to begin this drive. Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line. 1st and 10.
Here we go. Here we go.
Starting on the ground here with Barkley. Robs by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
One loss of a yard to begin the drive. Here comes 2nd and 11.
Ready, ready.
Zone read give here to Barkley. And this is looking familiar, partner. He's dropped for a loss again. It's going to be 3rd down. These guys better change up what they're doing on the ground here, Brock, because this defense has seen right through it these last couple of plays.
Yeah, we bang the drum all the time for staying on schedule. This is the epitome of being off schedule.
Got to figure out this 3rd down here.
Come on, come on. Set. 70, ready.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
An early deficit means you lose the runway to slowly get your offense up to speed. This offense got to get going. An incompletion won't help.
Braden Mann out once more for another punt. Let's see what he can do on the return. It's a nice running on that return. He gets it up past the 35.
At their own 39-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Giants as they head up 1st and 10. Dart setting in the throw here. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's forced out of bounds after a gain of about 4 there. 2nd down.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
We're a quarter of the way through on this chilly winter afternoon. The Giants in control so far. We'll return to the link right after this. Welcome back. We'll begin this 2nd quarter with the Giants in possession. They'll have 2nd and 7 to deal with. Off the play fake, he'll throw. Flushed out of the pocket. Finding Johnson once more. And he's going to get this down inside the 30 before he's driven out. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28.
That's just so good. I mean, that is teaching tape right there. It's what you want your guys to do. To not just catch it and fall down, but have a plan. Yes, you got to catch it first, but then have a plan to go attack. Be aggressive. Get those yards after catch. That is a job well done.
On 1st down, here's Dart. Catch made left side by McConkey. This is going to make it down to the 6. That's going to set him up with 1st and goal.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal. Putting a receiver in motion. Tracy on 1st and goal. And they'll make this stop after a small push to the 5. It's a gain of 1 on 1st and goal. Now it's going to be 2nd and 5.
Guessing everybody in the huddle on the sidelines sure want a little bit more from that run, but you didn't go backwards. Still in a great spot and can't wait to see what they do here on 2nd and goal.
Again, it's Tracy. And this time he's in. Touchdown, New York. The Giants take a 13-0 lead. Koo on now for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Giants double their lead to 14.
Eagles nothing. Young way to set to kick off.
Koo all lined up and ready to boot this one away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, 1st and 10.
Ready, put.
They'll start this one out with Barkley. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. So the run goes backwards. What do you think, Brock? Is it time that they start getting a little more aggressive, take some more risks offensively?
Not in my book. You've not earned that right. I think a lot of play callers feel that same way, too. I mean, you get to earn the right to be aggressive and take shots when you can do the basics, like, I don't know, run for a positive gain.
They'll go play action. Oh, he's in trouble, and he's going to go down. The Giants are all over it. And for the second straight play, Brock, they're headed the wrong way, and that's going to bring up a tough 3rd down.
Yeah, let's give some credit to the defense here, Kate, right? We talk about explosive plays. Every offense is looking for them. But when a defense can go back-to-back, Jack, with the tackle for loss and a sack, well, they're more than doing their job.
Offense going with a 4-receiver set, 3rd and long.
Get it. Pep.
3rd and long for him here. He throws a bullet to the center of the field. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
In real estate, Kate, it's location, location, location. In football, it's rhythm, rhythm, rhythm. And you don't get 3rd down conversions, you get no rhythm.
And he's certainly been staying busy. Once again, he's out to punt and sends this flying. Looking to return from the 29. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return.
At their own 38-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Giants as they head up 1st and 10. To throw, here's Dart. That'll be incomplete to start the new set of downs. Trying to hit his fullback there. And now they face 2nd down.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
After the incompletion, still at the 38, it's 2nd and 10. Here goes Dart to the air. Complete out to the right side. And he goes out close to that 45-yard line. Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4. They've got a man in motion. Running behind center with Edwards. And that run's held up just before he can get the last bit he needed. It's going to be 4th and short.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if we see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play. Just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
The Giants are set to punt. Back deep for the Eagles is Jahan Dotson. That one hits at the 6, but can't check up. It gets into the end zone for a touchback. Eagles getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10. straight ahead. Here's Barkley. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down.
Cougar 19. Steady.
I'll throw it. That's caught by A.J. Brown. And he's going to be sent out of bounds just after he crosses the 35. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
This entire play, Kate, depends on how well he can separate from his man. You get man-to-man coverage, it's really about two things: separation and trust. Because QBs want to throw it before he breaks, that's the trust, and then they got to believe that that separation can create the big play down the field.
Come on, come on.
Let's go play action on first down. Get some space around midfield. And they will stop him as he gets this down to their 39-yard line. That's a good-looking play by the Clemson rookie, and it gets him a first down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
70 Lions.
Pass play on 1st and 10. That's caught. It's Saquon Barkley. And he will wind up out of bounds after a first down gain of right around 3 yards.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you can see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and you netted some positive yards.
And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that's good for an Eagles first down.
1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Let's go.
Barkley on the shotgun handoff. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackle for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Here we go. Shot. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal. Let's go.
Takes the 2nd down snap. Caught at the 10-yard line. And he's brought down inside the 10 at the 9. Timeout taken by the Eagles. That's going to be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Breaking the huddle. Here's 1st and goal.
Ready, ready. Hawk 70. Ready.
From the red zone now. It's a screen to Barkley.
I know coordinator and quarterback going to be upset with that first down because you call a screen on first, you're thinking stay ahead of schedule. Even a minimal gain to stay on pace, but instead, that defense creates a negative play and sets them back behind the sticks.
Gotta forget about first down in a hurry. They need a chunk of yards here on 2nd and goal.
18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal. Ready, ready.
Here's a throw. Escapes the pocket. He can run it. And he's going to be stopped at the 17-yard line. Philadelphia going to spend its 2nd timeout. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
Ready,
Defense bringing in a 5th DB, 3rd and goal.
let's go now. Ready.
Now he'll throw off the play fake. He's got it. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles get their first points of this game just before halftime. Manage that clock beautifully down to the final moments, Brock, and they get the score just before halftime.
That doesn't change the theme of the halftime speech, but I guarantee you it adds some enthusiasm to the tone. That was awesome.
That one right down the middle. And the Eagles chuck the lead in half. It's down to 7. Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. Israel Abanikanda on the return. He's got a lane up past the 30. And they'll have half the work done for them already. He's out of bounds right at the midfield stripe.
Hey, listen, I get it. I'm as guilty as anyone. So hyper-focused on offense and defense, often forgetting it's special teams in a play like that can swing a game. What a great return now to start out on a short field. And you've got to believe all this offense is thinking is let's capitalize and find that end zone.
That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Koo all lined up and ready to boot this one away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, 1st and 10.
Get it! 76.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Short pass brought in. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that'll be good for a Philadelphia first down.
Okay, ready? Set. Ready? Cut. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Ready?
Takes the handoff. Now to throw. Escapes the pocket. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
I'm not going to be surprised at all, Kate, if we see more of this. Just trying to find some answer, extend plays, be creative, try different things, because nothing really consistently has gone well for him today.
Cougar 19, 79 Broncos. 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Throw left side, caught by Brown. And this is through the midfield stripe and onto the Giants side of the field.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up
3rd and just 2 to go.
Trap 60, trap 60. Let's go now. 60 by 6.
Throwing now on 3rd and 2. He's got Smith and Jigba for the catch. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's good for an Eagles first down.
Ready, break.
1st and 10 at the 34-yard
Come on.
line.
Set. Cowboy 80. Ready,
On the draw, it's Barkley. He has room past the 25. And this is going to get them all the way into the red zone. He's taken down at the 13-yard line. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And that'll be good for a Philadelphia first down.
Oh, they didn't see what that draw had coming until it was too late, Kate. And when they saw the opening he's about to hit, well,
hold the set.
Let me repeat what they were saying down there, but I can promise you none of it was any good.
Hey. Let go.
From the red zone on 1st. No one open on that play, so he's going to chuck this to another county.
That's a veteran move right there by a rookie quarterback. You see so many rookies. We do, Kate. We try to play hero ball and force things in every single spot. And he's already wise enough to know how to throw it away.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10.
Let's go. Viking 8. Go.
Back to throw. Throw is caught. And he'll be taken down at the last possible moment. He's at the 1. It's a real solid pickup, 12 yards, and it rewards him with a 1st and goal.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Ready? 18.
Barkley will not score. The defense holds and stops him short of that goal line.
Oh, Oh, so aggravatingly close to a safety on that one right there, Cage. It's a matter of a foot, and they could have had some points on the board defensively.
Another chance to get that lone yard. Here's 2nd and goal.
Ready.
Here's another for it. And he's in this time. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles cutting to the lead coming out of halftime. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown. So they punch it in for 6, Brock, and now a conversion away from tying this game back up.
This one just has the feel, doesn't it? The makings of a one-score game in the 4th quarter that could go either way.
That one splits the uprights. And the Eagles tie things up at 14. Got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Here's a Conda on the return. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. Giants lining things up. 1st and 10. They'll go play action. Here's Dart. He completes it in traffic. And he hangs on to that football, Brock, through a well-timed tackle. Nice gain. They're down to the 36. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Here's a give inside to Edwards. And he's brought down by a collective effort there. Only 1 yard on the carry.
Hey, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on 1st down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
Darts back to throw. He finds Neighbors right side. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one.
Well, even a drop would have been better than that, frankly. Couldn't find a way back to the line of scrimmage, and it's a rare pass that actually loses yardage.
Drive in dire straits. It's 3rd and 9.
Let's go now.
Here he goes. 3rd and long. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Working across the middle, Brock. It is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, if you couldn't do it.
And he gets his offense in better field position here to start. Up close to the 30. Philadelphia settled and ready. It's 1st and 10.
Ready.
It's out on the bootleg. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
They'll try something else from the 27 this time. 2nd and 10.
60 Eagles.
Looking to throw here. Pass him on the quick hitter. And he's out of bounds beyond the 35-yard line.
I know I can sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
Okay, break.
3rd and a lone yard coming up.
Let's go now. 60 by 6.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Brought in right side. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the 1st.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. Man, did he make an impact play.
The ball's on the 48. Here we go. 1st down.
Go. Count.
He's going to throw it again. We've got a screen to the running back. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop.
We've heard it said, and I believe it to my core, football is the ultimate team sport. And a well-run screen like that is the ultimate team play because it takes all 11 doing their job.
At the 42-yard line.
70 Lions.
Option play. They give it to Barkley. Into the second level past the 30. And he's finally taken down at the 16-yard line. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first. We're still tied through 3 here. Neither defense has given an inch in this one. It's still a tie ball game, 14 points apiece as we get ready for the fourth. All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10.
Let's go. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
They're throwing it. Brought in. And he'll be taken down at the last possible moment. He's at the 1. That one goes for 15, and now they're going to have 1st and goal.
And those are the completions they rely on in their passing games.
Could take the lead with a field goal, Brock, but thinking touchdown here as they get set up 1st and goal.
Ready, snap, check, 18 Cardinal, let's go.
Gonna run with Barkley. And he gets in, touchdown. The Eagles take a 4th quarter lead. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown. Well, we all knew what was coming when they got into that goal line formation, didn't we, Brock? And they just pound the rock in for an old-school touchdown.
I just sometimes love that stuff. Nothing fancy, nothing cute. Here's our formation. You know we're running right at you, and we challenge you to stop us, and you can't.
That one right down the middle. And the Eagles break that tie and now lead by 7. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. This return starts at the 5. A decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Let's start on the ground here. Tracy. And he's taken down after a very productive effort there, Brock, up to the 40-yard line. It's a gain of 12 on that one. And the Giants are going to have the 1st down.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from 1st down to 1st down in just one play. But when you get that big play potential on the ground, geez, it just infuses your offensive confidence.
Too much lead on that throw. That falls incomplete ahead of his target. Malik Neighbor is the one he was throwing for. And it's going to be 2nd down.
That's what I call complementary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
It's going to throw again here on 2nd and 10. Finds Hyatt. And we'll have a 4-yard gain on that one. He's taken down at the 44.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot to give your quarterback a chance.
Let's go now.
Going on 3rd. Here's Dart. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Andrew Makuba makes the play. And the Eagles get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season.
Dart's pass intercepted. The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 47.
Here we go. Shot.
Barkley trying this up the gut. This drive's going to start out with a gain of 5 before they bring him down.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground. You could throw beyond the sticks. Really create some indecision now defensively.
So gain of 5 on that first down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on second.
Ready.
Back to throw. Try it for the deep ball. That one connects. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles go up by 2 scores as they try to put this one away. A.J. Brown, the touchdown. And they've loved the scoring production he's brought out of their offense. That touchdown gives him 10 on the season. Extra point up and good by Elliott. And the Eagles double their lead to 14. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Here's Abanikanda on the return. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
Take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
The New York offense ready to get going here. It's first and 10. Back to work after throwing the pick. Finds him over the middle. And he is hit hard shortly after that catch. Great job hanging on to that, but only a small gain on that play.
This is one of those kind of win-win situations. Both sides feel good. As an offense, I get a completion. I get a win. As a defense, I keep everything in front of me. I make the tackle for a short gain. I get a win, too. Sometimes you can get...
And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Kicked off by the Kobe team. Well, we all remember they were able to turn that first interception into a touchdown, and now they get a chance to do it again.
Yeah, takeaways are A1. We know that. Every defense preaches it, but when you could score off those turnovers, points off takeaways, that often leads to huge results for your team.
This is going to be down to, looks like about the opposing 36 for their next snap. That play good for 17 and a first down.
A run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know you can set the table for more.
Get it, ready.
Gonna go with Barkley on the counter. That play good for, looks like about 6. Second down upcoming.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
Second down pass play coming. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And he stopped cold at the spot. We'll keep paid for that one, but hey, still enough for that first down.
And an Eagles first down.
Let's go.
First and 10 at the 24-yard
Hawk
line.
70, Hawk 70.
They run it with Saquon. He dodged the tackle. Tackle made at the 10. First and goal coming up.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine, and that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost when he busts those tackles.
Let's go now. Let's go.
Going to the ground again on first. And so much for finishing things on the ground, Tom. He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on second and goal.
Okay, all right. There's a little progress on first and goal. You keep it safe, you push a little closer, and now you're set up for what you want to do on second down.
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. He intercepts it. That is exactly what they needed. Through the defense he goes. Room to burn at the 20. And they get a touchdown. Defense scores and gives them some small hope here.
This offense had time to go through the 5 stages of grief by the time that interception reached the other end zone, Kate. Denial when they saw it picked off. Anger's return picked up steam all the way through to some reluctant acceptance that they just watched the celebration unfold in the wrong end zone.
Darting this offense, getting set to go for two.
The Giants will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Nothing doing on that 2-point opportunity. A fail on the conversion. Oh, I love seeing this, Brock. They got surprised with a pick six, but they made absolutely sure there would not be another 2 added on.
They're kind of the epitome of sudden change, especially on such short notice. And all the time you get prepped on that sideline to get out there to defend the 2-point play, but they did their job and limited the damage that came from that interception.
On the return, the Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Okay,
Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line. 1st and 10.
Come on. Set. 19, charge.
They're going to pass it here. It's a screen to Barkley. And this one breaks beautifully as they're going to get it forward to their own 45. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, 1st down.
At that down and distance, this group was pretty confident the screen would get them enough yards for the first, and it did. And so long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
Let's see how they attack this 1st down, partner, from the 45.
Ready? 60 Eagles.
Here's Saquon. And that's only 1 yard up the middle. Going to be 2nd down. The Giants using their first timeout. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game.
The one thing I could say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
Back. Ready.
Thrown left side, caught by Smith and Jigba. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. Timeout calls, and that's going to be the 2nd for New York. And they'll have just 1 left to burn now. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3.
18, here we go, set. Cougar 19.
Back to throw it. Ooh, put some heat on that one, Brock, but it falls incomplete. Intended target there was Jackson Smith and Jigba. And that'll bring up 4th and 3.
Tendencies tend to show themselves, Kate, and really come to life on 3rd downs. Right? They want to go to their best receiver. Defense knows it. They know that tendency. They double it, and they make the play.
And this will force them to start inside the 20. And that punt heads out about the 15-yard line.
Their own 15-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. He'll look to throw it. Trying to push deep downfield. And this won't be caught. Clock is going to stop. We've got 14 seconds to go. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. So 2nd down coming up. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour. And there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit.
That could be it, folks. It's intercepted. Kicked off by Julian Love. And the Eagles make the play that should win them this game.
Intercepted. The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at the 28.
Into the victory formation they go, Brock, here on 1st down.
Go.
Line up the design keeper. So it's an Eagles win here in this one. Well, Brock, I think it's safe to say that the top-ranked defense in the NFL probably going to take a couple of hits to its status after this one. We have not seen an opponent score against them like this very often, if at all, this season.
Yeah, I think what it shows you too, Kate, is even for an elite defense, there's still holes and weaknesses to be found and taken advantage of. It took a whole bunch of effort, some great masterful game planning. This offense found ways to score against a pretty salty defensive unit.
Well, that'll do it for us, for Brock Heward and our entire hard-working crew. I'm Kate Scott. This has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Eagles are winners as we say so long from Philadelphia.